Okay, so I decided I wanted to do a little something different. I'm not really training for anything, so I don't have really any training plan. I'm just kind of following some like stay strong, get fit plans since I'm technically coming off of injury. But I decided I wanted to explore the city a little bit more. I live in Jacksonville, Florida, and the city has done a lot in the last couple of years to build up new parks, new paths. Like they're trying to do like 30 miles of walking and shared use path throughout the urban core and then up through different neighborhoods throughout the city. And I thought, I live in the suburbs. I just run the same path basically all the time, run through the neighborhoods. Occasionally I'll go run somewhere else if it's not run club day. But I decided it's kind of boring and maybe I could do my long runs or weekday run if I have a day off or a free day somewhere fun. So today is President's Day. So everybody in the family has a day off. My oldest wanted to get a haircut, and her salon is on the opposite side of town. It's actually in an area called Five Points, which is just off downtown. And it was going to take a little bit, so I thought I'll drop her off and then I will head over and I will run downtown. So I wanted to run down, which you'll see, I'm going to put all the video clips after. I wanted to run where our North Bank Riverwalk. So we have St. John's River divides the city in half, like east and west, and then it takes a sharp turn toward the east to head to the Atlantic Ocean. And that sharp turn divides downtown into the North Bank and the South Bank. And I wanted to run along the North Bank Riverwalk. But I forgot that part of it is closed because they're working on, I think, the train, like a train section. So I wanted to go up what's called the Lock Bridge and down through Corkscrew Park. But that was blocked off. So I had to turn around. So I went back up and I had to go the long way. So anybody who's familiar with this area, I had to go back up Riverside, across basically the 95, the exit off of 95 and the Acosta Bridge, and then down Water Street to the Riverwalk, which this new call is called Riverwalk Park, I believe is what it's called, or River's Edge Park. I forgot now. I think it's Riverwalk Park. Anyway, it used to be called The Landing, and it used to be a bunch of businesses and like shopping centers and nightclubs and, restaurants. But it just became empty, as it does. So they tore it down a few years ago and they decided to build this big green space there instead of this shopping area, retail area. And it's beautiful. It's this big, huge park for kids to play in, and part 2 isn't open yet, and I'm not quite sure what part 2 is going to be, but right now it's just this big green area, big green space right there on the river. You can, on a beautiful day, today is not a beautiful day, it's gross and rainy and cold and windy, but on a lovely day you can sit down in the grass and just watch the river go by. Kids can play this amazing playground, and they're really building up the area. So it's really neat. So I ran down Water Street to the new park, ran around, did a loop around the park, and then just came back. So back down Water Street, past the Costa Bridge exit onto Water Street, and then up and over to Riverside. And then I ran down Riverside all the way to the Riverside Arts Market area, where they've also made an amazing skate park underneath the bridge. So 95 runs over what they call the Riverside Arts Market, and every Saturday morning there's just vendors all over, and it's just under this bridge, so there's shade, which is great in the summer. And the other side was basically like just dirt and nothing, so they turned the opposite side of the street into this skate park and this little area for like working out. They do yoga there now. The city has yoga there, and it's great. So and it's also under the bridge, so it's still hot, but there's shade, so it's a little more tolerable in the summer. So I ran down there and I took a video of that. I didn't want to get kids in it, so I kind of stayed far away, so I didn't get too up close because it is just crowded since there's no school today. And then I ran back up. If I can, I'll try to take a screenshot if I remember and put the map on there. And so I think I'm going to do a series of just running in different parts of Jacksonville and maybe even the surrounding area, maybe try to get down to St. Augustine and maybe out. There's some great trails out in like the more rural part of Jacksonville. I'll see how far I want to drive. So look forward to that. This will be part entry 1, I guess, of places to run around Jacksonville, Florida. So hope you like it.